Who doesn't have at least some sort of social media page today? It seems like everyone has some sort of platform, whether it be Twitter, Facebook or Instagram. Some people use all three and others rarely use one. Either way, they can actually be nice tools to help bring in some money. If you do it right, it can actually be some really good money. It all depends on the audience and how you build your business. It's great that we are in a time where doing something we already do every day and most times effortlessly can actually earn us a nice amount of money. There are multiple ways to make money online posting on social media platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Here's how you can get started. Promote affiliate products on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. One way to start earning is by promoting a product on your platform. All three social media platforms are great for just promoting a product. Bloggers can use social media to post articles that lead to affiliate products that they are pushing to promote. Try and stay with products that are within your niche and something you think your audience would benefit from. Some of the top affiliate networks I recommend are Amazon, Panthera Network, ShareASale, ClickBank. Promote coaching services. If you have a skill that they think will benefit someone else, they should promote it on social media. Whether it be a credit rebuilding service, or fitness, or even tutoring, there are so many businesses out there. A great way to promote that business is through social media. Facebook lets users customize the type of audience they feel will like their product. Join an influencer network. Becoming an influencer and helping other people promote a product is a simple way to earn more money. Influencer networks will pay people to post about different products. There might be a requirement for a certain amount of followers. Or even the amount of engagement a regular post gets can play a factor. There are networks out there that will pay for people to post on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram. Some great options are Influence.co, Hello Society, Tribe, etc. Write quality social media posts. Simply having quality posts and well-written copy can be a ticket to earning more money. Quality images will go a long way, and you don't want crappy images that don't turn out right. The copy is the next thing people will see after the image. So saying the right thing on a social media post can help boost sales. Take it seriously and hopefully, the money can start rolling in. Make sure to include hashtags in any post you are trying to get seen. The more hashtags that are on the post, the bigger the chance of a sale. Don't go overboard though, and do a little research to see which hashtags work best for the niche that you're in. Online Instagram shop. With over 1 billion users on Instagram, I'd say it's a nice candidate to help generate some income. The first step in this process is changing an Instagram profile into a business one. If this turns out to be something a user doesn't want to do, they can always go back into the Instagram settings and change the profile back into a personal one. If a user happened to have a physical location in addition to the Instagram shop, they could list the location, phone number, and email to the business right on their profile as well. It's nice that people can use both Instagram posts and stories to help promote their products. Page owners can choose to just try and make sales by themselves, or they can choose to promote posts through paying Instagram to help. Posts can also be promoted through Facebook as well. Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace has grown into a nice way to earn some easy money. Some people constantly check the Facebook Marketplace for an item they need. It's so convenient and has become a nice option to buy and sell items. As a seller, they are in charge of setting the price for the items they are trying to sell. If it's initially set to high and an item isn't selling, that's okay, just go back in and decrease the price. Sellers need to make sure they have the Messenger app installed, because depending on the item, people could be asking a ton of questions about it, and the quickest way to see the messages and answer the questions is through Facebook Messenger. Buyers usually pay in cash, and the meeting place all depends on what the seller and buyer agree on, but most of the time it will just be at the seller's home. Manage social media posts. People will pay for help posting on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and some of the other social media platforms. Some people are just too busy or don't have the skill to get the job done. You could set your own rate on this, and if things go well, this might even become a career. Many people are trying to use social media as a marketing tool, and if they aren't having the success, they might start looking elsewhere. Companies like Mod Squad, Crisp Thinking, and VoiceHub are great spots to apply with. Social media is a powerful tool that can make people a ton of money if they use it right. It shouldn't take a lot of time per day to get the posts set up. Social media posting doesn't have to be something that is done every day to be effective either. Just take a few moments out of a couple of days a week, and if you have the right strategy, money can be made in a hurry. We have all seen these profiles of apparently regular people with a lot of followers. It always appears as though they are traveling or doing something interesting. However, what exactly can they do to finance this fairytale lifestyle? They're social influencers. Experts forecast that in the subsequent 2 decades, international influencer advertising will be a $5–10 billion market. In 2017, 86% of entrepreneurs relied on influencer advertising campaigns at a certain stage throughout the year. And 39% of entrepreneurs say they've improved their influencer advertising budgets for 2018. All this is promising news if you are interested in creating a living on social websites within an influencer. Even in the event that you don't have a lot of followers at this time, this guide is going to reveal to you exactly what you have to do to make yourself more attractive to brands and marketers. In earlier times, I've clarified how to utilize micro-influencers to raise your merchandise credibility. However, now I needed to compose an informative article aimed to assist influencers earn more income. Get help with enhancing your visitors, leads, and earnings. With influencer advertising making my listing of those top advertising and marketing trends to search for, there's loads of cash to be made within this space should you place yourself so. These are the best 11 strategies to earn a living on social websites without selling any merchandise. Decide on a stage. The very first thing you have to do is determine which stage you are likely to market the maximum. In the end, you are going to want to get profiles installed on as many social networks as you can, but one wants to be your bread and butter. Research reveals that almost all social influencers operate on Instagram. In 2018, over 82% of social influencers stated that Instagram is the #1 stage. That is likely because 76% of influencers state that Instagram gets the very best tools in contrast to other societal programs. Based on these amounts, I highly suggest choosing Instagram as your top priority. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. Your other societal profiles should be utilized to boost the picture of your own personal brand and finally expand your reach. However, you may use Facebook and Twitter to attempt to get more followers around Instagram. Connect a system for influencers. A different way to generate money on social websites is by connecting networks created for influencers. These programs are utilized to connect brands with individuals according to their followers and designs. Brandwatch is a good place to get started. Let us say you share a lot of content linked to yoga and holistic wellness in your own social networking profiles. Your followers are clearly interested in this content also, and that's the reason why they're after you at the first location. Should you join one of these networks, then it'll be easier for manufacturers to find you when they have a product or service associated with your articles. If a new wishes to utilize an influencer to market their yoga mat and yoga clothes, it's going to get paired with you via those networks. You are able to manage all communication with all the brands using these platforms too. This could enable you to keep organized instead of utilizing direct messaging via social networking. As soon as you get a lot of followers, it is hard to keep up with all the messages from your inbox. I recently wrote in my preferred platforms for efficiently handling social influencers. The article was created for manufacturers, but it is useful for influencers to browse through it also. Proceed through the list to determine which programs match your needs and wants the most. Boost your participation rates. The main reason brands wish to utilize social influencers is that they have very large participation prices. Actually, brands termed participation as the best metric for quantifying the achievement of influencer advertising campaigns. If you would like to make yourself appealing, you are able to reveal brands how large your participation prices are together with your followers. Begin with studying the best way to write captions that induce participation. You would like your followers to enjoy, comment, tag, opinion, and discuss your own content. Respond to your own followers. I understand, this may be tricky, particularly for those who have tens of thousands of followers. However, the important thing is becoming a habit of earning time to react. In minimum, such is their opinion if you cannot react to it. Bear in mind, we are handling this as your own job. If you would like to create a living on social networking, you want to dedicate a specific quantity of time daily toward creating a more precious influencer. If it were easy, everybody would do it. If you recommend a new to them, they'll be more inclined to act in your recommendation, creating your marketing efforts more effective. Give away free things. Everybody would like to find something free. As soon as you start negotiating with brands and determining what type of content you need to be posting, it is possible to indicate a giveaway. In the end, the choice is theirs. They'll be the ones paying for content that is sponsored. However, you don't need to dedicate to anything you are uncomfortable with. If you believe the content they would like you to post does not add value for your followers, then you are able to respectfully turn down the deal. In the end, you do not wish to eliminate credibility by posting anything and everything somebody presents for you. Otherwise, you can observe a fall in participation from the followers. Have a look at this article from Instagram character Jen Selter. How can you maintain 12 million individuals amused? Do not spam. Yes, it is apparent that this post is encouraging a new. This post has all of the elements necessary to conduct a successful giveaway. If you're still hoping to cultivate your next, giving away something might be the ideal method to do so, even when you are not getting paid by some brands nonetheless. Then you are able to show brands how great your participation rates were for this effort as you proceed with your career within an influencer. If you are attempting to earn money on social networking, you cannot be reluctant to utilize hashtags. But do not use just one per article. Research indicates that using numerous hashtags contributes to higher involvement rates. Articles with 7 hashtags possess the maximum participation prices. But that does not mean that you ought to go overboard. Utilizing over 8 hashtags on a single article can appear spammy. Utilize many different hashtags. Some must be wide and plan to achieve the maximum number of individuals. By way of instance, #TBT or even Throwback Thursday is a favorite hashtag utilized on social networking. So that your article will be subjected to the masses. Produce a few exceptional and much more particular hashtags suitable for every effort. When you have a look at the giveaway case again, you will see that Jen utilized #JenSelter GIVEAWAY in per article to be noticed. Partner using a mobile program. All too frequently I see social influencers partner using exactly the very same kinds of brands. They are promoting clothes, gym clothes, accessories, and meals. Even though there's not anything wrong with this approach, it might not be sustainable for long-term expansion. Those brands will wind up using different influencers from the future as soon as they feel they have gotten the most from you and when your price per article speed becomes too large. Think beyond the box and attempt to associate with brands that are unique, such as cellular programs. When you have a look at his bio, he boosts a couple of distinct things associated with his personal brand picture. It is possible to view his YouTube title and link to your own site. But consider what I emphasized. The theory behind this program is quite unique. It shows users precise directions to areas where they could take cool photos. This notion also fits within Eric's individual picture. When you look through his profile, he also takes excellent photos of places all around the world. Therefore his followers are clearly interested in this kind of content. That is why he had been able to successfully associate with a cellular app like Explorist. Find your market. It is tempting for new influencers to take tasks from any brand which provides them money. However, you have to know these articles can affect your future. You do not wish to associate with any brand which goes from the core values and beliefs. What's more, you have to examine this content will have an effect on your followers and also how you are perceived with other brands moving ahead. While his biography does not market anything especially, such as in the last case, it tells you more about his own life and that he is a software engineer, residing in San Diego, who's a fitness enthusiast. Now, only saying you are a fitness enthusiast and being a gym are two distinct things. Let us look at his images to see if they match the description. James shares articles related to his physical fitness travel, and he boosts products that match that market. Should you join a neighborhood that joins brands and influencers, you wish to ensure that your content matches your speciality. Do not say you are a foodie on your biography and after that never discuss content associated with food or employment with brands within that business. It will not make sense, and it will not make you some money. Know your value. According to study, 80% of influencers state sponsored articles as the principal source of revenue. Just 33% of influencers really sign a contract with patrons. You have got to create sure that you safeguard yourself and get paid for the job. Do not simply article content for brands that provide to send you complimentary products. That is not enough if you are attempting to earn a living. As you can see in the chart below, entrepreneurs are likely to boost their advertising budgets to get influencers. Just 5% of marketers say they are likely to reduce their influencer advertising budgets. The cash is on the market. It is only a matter of discovering it. Do not settle. Just how much is a post value? The amounts will change dependent on the amount of followers you've got along with your participation prices. Normally, 66% of companies spend less than $250 each article. Only 4% cover around $3,000 each article. Unless you are a star, you likely won't find $3,000 for a single article. However, with this said, it isn't unreasonable to target this $250 minus $1,000 window. Let us say in a week you discuss 2 sponsored articles from 2 unique brands. If it's possible to go on getting rates such as that steadily during the year, you are going to earn more than $50,000 annually. Post high-quality photos. Look back in all of the cases I showed you up to now. What do all of them have in common? High-quality content. If you would like to turn into a societal influencer, you have to be certain that you're sharing just quality photographs. Purchase an expert camera in case you need to. Or get a brand new smartphone which takes better photos. As you saw from the instance of working with a mobile program, taking high-quality photos may result in large opportunities for you. These pictures are magnificent. Albert has more than 24K followers that are interested in his photographs, and it can be a big leveraging point in regards to working together with brands. Even in the event that you don't need to market products on Instagram, if your photographs are great enough, then you can earn money as a photographer. Post images that draw attention and cause you to appear more legitimate. Consult with my guide the best way to shoot and edit pictures without hiring an expert that will assist you with this. Completely disclose your connections with brands. Part of becoming a social influencer implies you want to completely disclose your connections with brands. To start with, you do not wish to mislead any one of your followers or lead them to defraud you. That is not perfect. The FTC states that these disclosures should be clear and clear. It does not need you to use whatever odd, such as #thanks or even #collab, which might be misinterpreted. You also cannot rely upon a revelation which will only be viewed if individuals click more or see the content on another landing page. To show you how you can correctly reevaluate your connections, look at this article from Anastasia Ashley. Anastasia is boosting La Roche-Posay skincare solutions. As you can see, she certainly labeled them within her caption and utilized the hashtag #sponsored to disclose her connection with the brand new. There's definitely nothing odd about that. Boost your providers. Okay, so you need to create a living on social websites without selling any merchandise. However, you're still able to market your services. Formerly I explained how you can earn a living by taking high-quality photographs and then leverage your own photography skills to produce money. Rob is boosting his private site from the biography. Certainly, he is a personal trainer. However, the way he places his solutions is quite a bit more creative than simply stating personal trainer. Rather, he uses innovative phrases like "I help active men and women get abs" and "fitness pro" to promote his services. As you can see from his articles fits in that market, which is very important, as I mentioned previously. Therefore, in the event that you would like to generate income on social websites without promoting any products, think about using your distribution stations to advertise your services rather. There's a lot of cash to be produced on interpersonal websites at the moment. People that have a sizable social following can utilize your own profiles to get compensated by brands. Even in the event that you don't have a lot of followers at the moment, you can raise your engagement and following metrics to make yourself more attractive to potential customers. Should you follow the suggestions and advice I have summarized in this manual, it is possible to turn your social networking profile to some machine that is booming. For more info and to learn how to get paid to use Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and other social media, just click the link in the description.